Aloof and impulsive, Desna delights in daring, mystery, spontaneity. What? You think I had a joke for spontaneity? She appreciates all of these qualities when expressed through individuals for their own sake. Someone who likes to just get up and travel because they want to go see something. Desna and her followers can appear quite detached emotionally, but that's not exactly what's happening. She is merely confident in her own abilities and appreciates those who share and act within the same confidence. And of course, she desires to be unburdened by problems. And so do her followers. Hello and welcome to the table. My name's Nathaniel. This is a channel where I discuss lore and world building around your favorite role-playing games as well as mine. If that's something you're interested in, I would love to have you join me at the table. If you haven't guessed by now, today we are going to be talking about Desna. Who is she? What is she like? What are her followers like? And of course, what kind of boons, blessings can you receive for making such a deity your patron saint? Let's start off with who follows her. What type of person is interested in the god of dreams and luck? Those who follow Desna likely do not enjoy conflict. They will walk away from it whenever possible. This does not mean that they cannot fight or they are not good at fighting. It just means they choose to avoid physical conflict whenever possible. Now, in the situations where they don't walk away from a fight and actively get involved is usually because of a couple of things. Of course, a confrontation is just unavoidable. You know it's going to happen. Another reason is because an innocent is going to be injured by their own inaction. And even when they are forced to engage in some kind of physical conflict, they will try to end it quickly and they will try to end it non-lethally. Those that tend to follow a god like this tend to be more aloof in nature themselves. A traveler who does not care about the destination, only the journey. Gamblers and thieves alike tend to pray, offer tribute to Desna so that she may smile favorably on whatever game they're playing or their next mission. And it wouldn't be uncommon for anyone within the Starfinder society exploring the reaches of space to offer a prayer or carry some sort of holy symbol for Desna. Many believe that Desna is a flighty god, one that is easily distracted, frivolous, some have also said. There is a separate side of Desna, one that she does not show very often, but it was born out of battle, loss, and tragedy. Desna's worshippers commonly seed new solar systems, new star systems, planets on the fringes of recorded space with what they like to call dream stations. These are automated starships. They are completely equipped with resources and supplies for travelers and adventurers. They are often safe places to rest. What's interesting about these dream stations is they send out a magical signal to those who dream, and specifically those who are of the chaotic or good alignment. Visions will come to them in their dreams so they will know where to go. And once a station has been found, a simple prayer will open the airlock. This prayer is one of respect. It is also an oath because one must agree to not use more supplies than they actually need when visiting a dream station. They must also agree to leave behind something that might be of value for the next traveler. In this regard, some of Desna's most faithful view her more as a way of life than an actual goddess. Some revel in the dreams they can achieve and actively desire for the next night's sleep to be visited again with more interesting dreams. And some will worship not by showing reverence for the dream seeking, but for the act of going on an adventure. There is a bit of seeming incoherency around some of her followers and the faithful, and that is because her traditions, her religious traditions, have expanded over the years. One guiding belief of this is that you can never truly know what someone is experiencing or what someone believes unless you apply those beliefs to yourself. There is a few exceptions to this though. Any belief that would cause harm to others is a big no-no, along with anything that would spread more wickedness to the world. They do their best not to promote acts of cruelty, although sometimes it does happen. And one of the practices of the faithful is knowing you've made a mistake, offering an apology, or trying to ask forgiveness and atone in some way. Now we know what her followers are like. What exactly is Desna like herself? Being the goddess of dreams, you've probably guessed that this is how she communicates with her faithful. The messages that she tries to convey to her followers through dreams are messages of encouragement. She wants them to believe in their skills, to trust that they can accomplish their goals. She encourages them to follow their desires, as long as it doesn't interfere with others or cause them harm. She wants them to experience everything they can, as the experience will just make you a better person. Being that she is also a god of luck, there is a bit of the belief that fortune favors the bold, and Desna does like the bold. But this doesn't mean that all dreams are pleasant. Some dreams can turn into nightmares. But Desna watches over travelers and dreamers alike. And she ultimately teaches that it is better to ask forgiveness than for permission when a split-second decision is needed to be made. Seize the day. Carpe diem. Now, Desna has existed for a very long time. She is one of the pre-Gap gods. Her palace resides within the star Cynosure. Cynosure? That's how I'm going to say it. Cynosure. It is said that this star is equidistant from every solar system that worships the Song of Spheres. This is also another name for Desna. Any traveler that approaches the star system of Cynosure is basked in a warm light. The sky of Cynosure is perpetually dark. It is always nighttime on this plane. There is a bit of conflict between Starfinder and Pathfinder as to where the palace is, whether it's in the material plane or a demi-plane. And although her palace is inside of a star, you could treat this as a gateway to a different dimension just for a simple fix. Although it's always nighttime on Cynosure, the stars are bright enough that it casts enough light to see. Cynosure itself is a tranquil land. There are lots of glades to rest at, still calming pools of water, places of rest, buildings. They are delicately crafted out of crystal. Symbols of the black butterfly can be seen everywhere. There are marble temples dedicated to Desna. It is said that there is also a secret within Cynosure, and only those who know it are able to travel around quickly. And Desna's palace, the sevenfold Cynosure, resides at the center of it all. Any traveler who comes across it always perceives it as a dream. And it's probably better this way because the palace changes to Desna's whim. Desna's palace can also exist in two places at once, one within the plane of her existence, inside Cynosure. The other is in another plane of existence known as Elysium. She often visits this plane for her musings, her wanderings. She is able to have her palace appear in both places at the same time. Now, the plane of Elysium is chaotic at best. It is wilderness left to go untouched. There are wild and overgrown forests. There are frothy and foamy seas. There are impossibly high mountains and green pastures that are extremely difficult to get to, if not impossible. Even within this realm, civilization does exist. The natives of this plane, they live together in small communes, in small societies, because really that's the only thing that can exist. To outsiders, the wilderness can seem uninviting, if not uninhabitable. But for those who understand and are enlightened, Elysium is all about cooperation and living together. Only when you work as a team is survival possible within the realm of Elysium. Now, should you decide that Desna is the goddess of your dreams, see what I did there? There are a few boons available to you, as well as things that you should definitely avoid. You will gain an alternative theme knowledge. This means that any DC check using mysticism or physical science to recall knowledge about dreams is reduced by 5, thus making it easier for you to know things. You will gain the favored weapon of Star Knife. This is a weapon that is commonly used by many of Desna's faithful. And as a member of Desna's faithful, you are called to aid others, to go and explore new planets, to express yourself through art, through song, and to find out what life has to offer and what it means to you. You are called against using fear, using intimidation, or making others despair. You may not use magic to corrupt anyone's dreams. You also may not engage in bigoted behavior, and if you plunder or damage any of the dream stations, you will receive a curse upon your life. And speaking of curses, if you have gained the ire of Desna, any long distance travel will become much more dangerous for you. You might even find that as you adventure, you constantly get lost or lose your way. Things that would generally have been perceived as good fortune, good luck, they twist and distort into things that are now bad. On the worst end of this, even the light from the stars can make you sick, and your sleep will always be dreamless and restless. But should you follow these straight and narrow, should you appease Desna, her blessings can come in these forms. You can recover from afflictions swiftly through the night. If you have a disease or some kind of affliction, if you go to bed and sleep, you are more likely to recover from this very quickly. If you have poor fortune or bad luck, you may find suddenly that things are now working a little bit more in your favor. And if you've really pleased Desna, you may find that if you are sucked into the vacuum of space, there will be a pair of luminescent butterfly wings that will appear on your back. They are ethereal, they are not actual wings, but they do allow you to survive in the cold dark of space, as well as fly and maneuver about. Now, if you'd like to learn more about Starfinder gods, this one went to the outer reaches of space where Cthulhu lives. Thank you to all of my patrons for supporting me in the channel, and thank you to the new ones who have joined us. My name's Nathaniel. Thanks for stopping by, everyone.